Hello, friends. Vince Burlap here. Today we are talking about the fantastic new Rolls-Royce Droptail, a very special car that is probably one of the most exclusive things you can buy these days, since only 4 will be produced. The one you see here is the Amethyst version, and this red one is called La Rose Noire. Naming cars with words you can't pronounce is an old trick to keep the populace in its place by making most of the public feel ignorant and dim-witted. And it works. The Droptail might also be the most expensive car in the world at over $30 million. That's right, over $30 million. For that amount, you could buy this or that or help this situation. But no. And why should you? It's your money, isn't it? If you spend $30 million on a car, your house probably looks like this anyway. And you just don't really care about that, do you? Each of these 4 cars will get a unique paint and trim, making sure your $30 million hasn't been spent in vain, and you end up with a truly unique car, one that reflects your impeccable taste and vigorous determination to squander massive amounts of money. Except if you pick this La Rose Noire model with its red interior and bizarro motif, highly reminiscent of a cheap mid-1970s Las Vegas motel room. In other news, it looks like Mr. Rolls and Mr. Royce have finally found a way to include even more wood into their cars by covering the whole rear end with the noble material. The new Rolls Droptail has, of course, a very nice interior and even an old-timey analog clock that will remind you of that old British grandfather you never had. Fake jewelry just won't do in a $30 million chariot, and these are real amethyst stones in the big knobs. There is really no better way to impress your less fortunate neighbors or family members than a radio knob made out of a stone that looks much more expensive than it actually is. The top looks like it is having a hard time deciding if it is a car or a boat. But who cares? It's expensive, and that's all that matters. And look, you can clear up the view of the skies above at the push of a button, just like in a $40,000 Toyota. That electric center console does make a powerful statement to those poor souls who've just discovered electricity. The Rolls-Royce Droptail is not a car you share with many, since it seats only 2. Make sure that other human is very special, like a groupie or someone you just met at a bar after too much to drink. That special mortal shouldn't be too rich or too bright either. Your $30 million toy will not work as well on the smart, the discerning, or the clever-minded. Remember to only frequent the less fortunate, the envious and the impressionable. Or just find another billionaire to share your pride in spending a fortune on useless white elephants.